I thought it was a legitimate question, but clearly I've called into question your sometimes in their mind feeling like they're being selfish when in reality, by not taking the shots, you're selfish. As Booker able to navigate baseline and open up the scoring. Rockets in transition here. Brooks trailing, having a career year from three, and he shows you why with the early touch there. Gun on the drive, drops it off, but Şengün helping defensively, got a piece of it. Runs the floor, hammers it home. Sliding out into the front court. Book trailing, raising up for three. Hits the deck, long rebound into the hands of Durant. Comes in with a euro and gets the touch. Only 7 feet.
He makes it look easy, but right-handed falling to your left. This might be probably arguably the quickest guy in the league.
Gillespie with the defender. Şengün closing, won't get him it done inside. Gets the offensive putback. Skip pass across, sets up Van Vliet for the corner look. No. Again, another rebound. Thompson. Gillespie nearly snuck from behind with a steal. Brooks on the drive. Left it short. Thompson again, the activity on the glass. My goodness. On a baseline drive cut off there by Green. Gillespie's got it, chased by the long defender, Jabari Smith. Sneaks a pass to Oso. What a delivery. Aggressive mindset tonight than he did on Friday night when he looked to be kind of play the role of facilitator. Adams inside.
Wide open.
Tyus Jones, Grayson Allen on the floor, along with Booker, Durant, and Iguodala. Booker driving down on Van Vliet. KD gets to the sweet spot. Good box out by three different Suns that time, keeping Adams off the glass. This Houston team had 18 offensive rebounds in their win over Utah. And Grayson Allen rumbles inside and gets right into the chest of Şengün. Adams evades bluntly as that ball knocked free out of the hands of Jones. Thompson, quick advance pass up to Smith. Smith flies in and slams it home. Knocked down a career-high 7 threes, part of his 21-point outing. On the kick, Green lines it up and hits it.
Triple penetration is going to get you in trouble.
Aaron Holiday in his 7th season. Of course, spent a cup of coffee in a Suns uniform. And Jones, that time, has a shooting eye. Martin, nice job of hanging onto the rock that time. Gets into the hands of Tyus. Now gets a switch as Van Vliet comes back across on him. Booker gets the shot up. A whistle and a foul to boot. Şengün works his way deep into the paint. Just throws it over that left hand and gets a kiss off the glass. Van Vliet on the drive. Şengün right back to Van Vliet. Van Vliet gets a screen and won't get the jumper, but Adams inside, the offensive glass cleaner. Van Vliet kicks it to Green. Sets, fires, and hits. Houston starting to get some separation on the glass. Suns nearly had the turnover, but then the loose ball finds its way into the hands of Şengün, who knows what to do with it. Book carves his way into the paint. 13 here in the half for Booker. Richards trying to sneak a pass through traffic, and he pays the price with a Phoenix turnover.
They got to turn and shoot it. They're not even guarding him.
And look, that's a shot that he is taken.
Yes, Steven Adams is going to sink defensively.
Adams able to punch it down. Booker sneaking in on the baseline will get the finish of the foul. If that was planned,
I think it was.
I mean,
he's hilarious.
Billy checking with the scores table. Now, who was it again that we just ejected? Richards able to roll inside to get the finish. But he was off to a tremendous start. 8 points, knocked down a couple threes in 11 minutes. Had a block, a steal, and assist.
Now some guys on the Rockets bench that's like, okay, man, I'm going to get some more minutes.
Van Vliet on the kick out. And quickly strikes from three. Finds a trailing Gillespie. That had it knocked from behind by Van Vliet. Green rising up. Slams it home. Allen.
Suns have 5 on 4.
Yeah, Green's very slow to get up. Sets up Booker for the corner. Look. Won't get it. Long outlet. But he got healthy real fast. Took a look at the basket, trying to burn some time on the clock here. About a 4-second differential between shot and game clock. Durant spins to the baseline, hits the deck. But plenty of time here with the Rockets. Van Vliet drives inside, sets up Thompson.
The ball has to get to the middle to defeat that zone, or they're just going to stay in it.
Dunn chasing Green defensively, and it sets up Şengün for the mid-range. Durant in the run out, the push up the floor to Gillespie. Across to the trailing Booker. Raising up from downtown. Won't get the shooter's touch with Richards with a tip in. And 3 for Green, 35%. Struggled a little bit here in the month of March after shooting the ball well earlier in the season. Is Booker. Field goal percentage still something to be worked on, but is not that young, erratic player he was, as you would expect for a young guy at his age. As Richards hammers home the accuracy as a player. My apologies, kind sir. Hey! Şengün squeezed it quickly off the window and will get the finish in the foul. Şengün. Doug Landale checking in. Smith with a step back. Knocked down Jay. Another third-year wing is not playing tonight. No. Eason, mid-first round pick back in 22. Spent 1 season at LSU. 4 of 23. They hit 2 of their first 3. Green getting Iguodaro to do the dance.
Well, it's tough to score on these guys. I mean, they sprint back quickly.
Look, finds O'Neal, who relocates far corner earlier in this quarter with a nasty lift ankle turn. As Green explodes past the defender Iguodaro, rising up, hammers home, and Green adding to his totals tonight. Şengün won't get it, but a long rebound into the hands of Green. Out to Holiday.
Oh, shit.
Long rebound Thompson, inside Landale. So you'd like to see Grayson get a little rhythm here before this team heads out on the road. That East Coast swing is Holiday coming back, rolling into this Sunday night matchup. Full game back in the 11th spot in the play-in battle. Mason Plumlee able to muscle it up and in. O'Neal finds the cutting Plumlee.
You know, how talented this Rocket team is. Reed Shepherd, who a lot of people, and he hasn't been able to get off the bench. Nothing against his talent, it's just how deep this Rocket team is.
Look, you come from Kentucky, and even coming from Kentucky as a one-and-done guy.
And it just wasn't the case. The Rocket team, yeah, they didn't make the playoffs last year. They faltered at the end. Bo has to say, you know what, I got to solidify the fact that I can stay on the court all the time. And I think that's part of his growth.
Had played in 18 straight prior to this last stretch. There's KD missing time early in the season after the Suns got off to that tremendous start. Monte Morris delivers the corner 3.
The Rockets played well, but listen to the crowd still cheer. Like, as a player,
there's certain noise you want to tune out and others that you don't. As Whitmore adding to his highlight dunk reel in the last couple of possessions. These have been few and far between since that late stretch in the first quarter for Phoenix. And Damian Lee inside. Mason Plumlee. Vasa Micic out on the floor now for Phoenix.
I just want to see him shoot the ball. Has he taken a shot yet in the Suns uniform?
He has.
Hasn't? I must have missed
it. Shepherd. Just like some players will take a shot to close out a quarter or a half, and others will